Life is the art of drawing without an eraser. This single-handedly got my brain in several different departments. Hi, beautiful beings. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to this frequency, to this energy. I had an epiphany recently and I wanted to share it with you. I was getting my nails done. Look how cute they are. Yeah. So yes, they're so cute. I was getting my nails done. I'm on the hunt to find a new place because I've recently moved, and to go to where I was going, it's a bit of a hike, and I'm wanting to make my life a little bit more streamlined. So I went to this new place and my beautician had a tattoo on his hand of a rose, and then it said, quote, "Life is the art of drawing without an eraser." This single-handedly got my brain in several different departments. It can be processed in so many different ways. I honestly thought it was such a beautiful quote. I've never heard of that one before. How I process this nugget of wisdom: we're all artists. We are all creators of our universe, our universe. We're here to create. We're here to expand. We are here to grow and to remember that we are God at the end of the day. But we're also here living a three-dimensional reality. We're here living the human experience. And what comes with the human experience? Emotions. We experience a range of emotions. We experience happiness, excitement, sadness, anger, irritation. It got me thinking about all the ways that we mask ourselves and we bottle up our emotions. We push them down and we go onto our phones without even thinking, without even a conscious awareness, and we start distracting ourselves by flicking through and allowing the algorithm to decide our psychological response per swipe. Happy, fearful, blah, 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 blah. And we just don't even process what we are feeling in the moment. We just shut down, turn it off, completely adios, goodbye. The moment that we have an argument with a loved one, what do? We distract ourselves. We go and eat, we go on our phones, we turn the TV on, we suppress our emotions rather than sitting with it and feeling it and understanding where this is coming from, why I am feeling this way, whether it is perceived a positive or negative. It could be excitement. You could be really excited about some news that you received today. Emotion is energy in motion. What is this energy telling you? What is it communicating? Ask yourself, why do I feel this emotion? Why am I feeling it? And it will start off very surface level. This person pissed me off. Okay, but why? You keep asking yourself why until you hit the root of it. Some examples that it could be is that you are longing for a deep, true connection, friendship, true connection with a lover, or that you are just seeking purpose in your life and you feel like you have no purpose, or yet you haven't given yourself the time to explore a creative avenue that your inner child has always wanted to explore, always wanted to do, but you're scared of being an amateur, you're scared of being a beginner, and you keep suppressing it. And that is why you're feeling jealous of someone that you're seeing on social media. Get to the root of what you're feeling and allow yourself to feel. I find that short form videos on TikTok, on Instagram, dangerous. Honestly, dangerous, because yes, while there's so much beautiful information out there that you can take in, we're addicted to, it's like gambling. We are addicted to swiping, and the scary part is we will wake up the next day and not even remember any of it. We have not taken in any information. Don't get me wrong. I do this. I still go on my phone. I still swipe. I've learned to be better at it. I've learned to curate a feed that is nurturing to my soul, that is educating me, rather than anything that is too distracting, that is keeping me out of my goals. And I put timers on. I put timers on how long that I am on social media for. And I highly recommend that you do the same. Instead of just unconsciously going on your phone and not even realizing it, put a few boundaries up. Get used to being conscious of when you're picking up your phone, because the more conscious you get of that action, you can learn to regulate your nervous system. You can learn to put it down, pick up a journal instead, go for a walk, do something else that will allow you to sit with yourself, with your emotions, explore what your body is communicating to you. What I love to do personally, I will go out into nature, whether it is a sunny day, whether it is a bit of a rainy day, and I allow nature to ground me into the present moment. I find nature, if you allow her to, she will bring you home. She will bring you back to the now. And now is the only time that exists. Not the future, not where your anxious thoughts are going, but what's going to happen with this and that, and or the past and regretting past and this and that. Nature will always bring you home if you allow her to. If you take out your headphones, if you allow the rustle of the trees, the birds singing to just ground you, to root you into this time, into the now, into the present moment. And within that, magic resides. Magic resides when you are here now. You are the creator here now. You are allowed to feel your emotions. You are allowed to feel them without judgment, feel them without shame. And within that, there is so much information being communicated to you. There is so much information being communicated to you. And there is magic in that. There is gold in that. When your intention and your conscious will is to live as the creator, your personality or your personal reality acts as a medium for information to be filtered through you. And through that, self-expression is born. Work of an artist is through collecting information, synthesizing it, and being able to communicate that to the world. You can then start to channel that energy, that emotion into your art, into your expression, into whatever brings you excitement, whatever you love to do, and be loud with it, be bold with it, put it out there. Don't be afraid, don't be embarrassed of whatever comes through for you, because it is a medium. It is being expressed and funneled through your vessel. Ways that you can avoid going back into old habits, into old patterns, is through having a solid morning routine. For me, that's what personally works. When I have a morning routine that I know balances my energy for the day, that gets my nervous system regulated, it tends to keep me in check for the rest of the day. And that is through meditation, that is through journaling, that is through prayer, that is through speaking out loud and giving thanks for all the blessings that are in my life and what's to come, and being intentional about how I move through this realm, being intentional about my day, speaking my affirmations, just being very regulated with my being and not going on my phone. I will not touch my phone until after 9:30, until I finished my morning routine. Something else that I would suggest is, if you're going to take in content and you want to educate yourself, go on YouTube, listen to it in the background. You don't need to necessarily watch the videos that you are listening to, and take notes on the information that is being shared. I actually have a notebook where this is purely from information that I am learning through other creators, and I will take notes of the information that they are sharing with me and have my own take, have a conversation with myself about what I am learning. And that information gets me tapped in and regulated with my creative expression. On a side note, what your current external reality looks like is not the end game. It is not the end all be all for you. And the thoughts that you continue to recycle about your life is what you're going to experience. And I'm sure you've heard that countless times, but it's very, very true, and it should be taken very seriously. And this is why processing your emotions and getting really regulated with what is communicated through you, you are able to have a lot more control with the thoughts that are coming through and being able to filter whether or not this is your truth, whether or not this is the reality that you want to continue to live. Do you want to really continue repeating to yourself that you are broke, or that it's going to take you 2 years to grow your social media account, and continue to recycle these thoughts? Each day you're just reliving the same experience. You have to really take hold of these thoughts that are coming through and sit with them and question whether that is still the reality you want to live. Or you can decide right now that that is not your truth any longer, and that you are not going to allow these thoughts to come through your consciousness without being questioned, without being put into place. Remember that the words that you say, whether you say them out loud or in your mind, words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. You are casting a spell every time you repeat those words. I highly suggest that every new rising, you repeat to yourself out loud the version of you that exists today, and become very diligent with it. Don't just say it. Like, you got to feel it. You got to embody it. You got to really put your life into it, because it is your life and you are the creator. And it's really not complicated or difficult to make happen, to manifest. Life is more malleable than we like to believe. You are literally able to shape your reality like play-doh. The more that you understand that, not think it, but you know that as truth, because it is true, the funner it gets, the easier it becomes. Say it with passion. Be passionate about how you think about yourself, and be very diligent with how you talk about yourself to others, and also how you talk about others to other people. Don't be bad-mouthing people. Don't be negative. Don't be recycling any negative energies. Like, attention is the ultimate currency. Where you place your attention is where you are giving your energy to, and your energy is everything. Be very careful with where you place your attention. At the end of the day, this information, you already know. You are already an artist. You are already the creator. At the end of the day, have fun with it. It's not meant to be so serious. It's not meant to be so tight. It's not meant to be so heavily judged. Like, have fun. Be silly, be goofy. Don't be so serious all the time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Like, have fun with your life. If something doesn't work out, okay. Process it and move on to the next thing. Try again. Like, it's really, you have the power in you to make it what you want it to be. And to me, this circles all the way back to that quote, that life is the art of drawing without an eraser. It's about experiencing everything that is to be experienced, and to ride the waves of life, to ride the emotions, to feel everything, to not suppress yourself, to not hide, to not be ashamed, but to experience, feel it, and create through it. And don't let distractions, don't let your phone, don't let social media take your attention, take your energy. Be very conscious about it. Give yourself the respect that you deserve. You deserve to be in control of your journey. You deserve to be the creator of your life. And I hope this inspires you in one way or another to start what you need to start. Strive for better and know that you deserve better, and make things that really come through you and share it. Like, do not hide it. Do not be fearful of it. Be very bold with it. We're here to express. We're here to inspire one another. You never know who is watching. You never know who you are inspiring with your art. So anyways, that is my hot take. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and support me and my little journey that I'm on. And I will have my socials in the description. Make sure to go follow me. And yes, love you guys. I hope you have such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.